Hi, I'm Nicole, and growing your own tomatoes is super simple. Homegrown tomatoes have exceptional flavour, making them perfect for home cooking. There are many varieties of tomatoes that you can grow based on your taste preferences and the climate in your local region. When choosing your variety, consider factors like taste, size, and growing requirements. When it comes to soil, tomatoes thrive in well-draining soil, enriched with tons of organic matter. Just remember to choose a sunny area in your garden and make sure you remove any weeds. Now, when it comes to planting, you want to dig a hole that is deep enough to cover a majority of the stem on your plant. If you've got any of these little immature leaves that'll fall below the soil surface, you can just pinch them off. Space the plants according to the recommended distance for the specific variety that you're growing. We're planting grassless and we'll space them 50 centimetres apart. Now, it may look like they're spaced really far apart, but once they get bigger, they will fill the space and you don't want them to be overcrowded. Install stakes, cages, or trellising near each plant at the time of planting or soon after to avoid damaging the roots later. If your plants have outgrown their stakes, rather than restaking and damaging your root system, consider alternative staking methods like this one here. It's called the Florida weave, and you essentially put 2 stakes in either end of your bed and weave twine in between your plants to give them the support. From here, apply a specialised fertiliser specifically for produce around the base of the plants. And when they start to flower, continue fertilising every few weeks throughout the growing season. It's best to water early morning or early evening because the temperature is cooler, which will mean that there's less evaporation from the sun and plants absorb the water better during this time. Additionally, it's best to put down sugarcane or pea straw mulch to further protect the plants from water evaporation. When it comes time to picking your tomato, it will all depend on the type that you have planted. As the fruit ripens, it will go from green to yellow, to orange, to red, to sometimes even pink and black, all depending on the variety. Gently squeeze the tomato to assess its firmness. Ripe tomatoes should yield slightly to gentle pressure without being overly soft or mushy. While tomatoes can ripen in a range of temperatures, they generally require warm temperatures for optimal flavour development. A consistent temperature above 27 degrees can contribute to sweeter and more flavourful tomatoes. And before you know it, you'll have homegrown tomatoes, just like we have here. Look what I've got for you.
Wow, they look incredible.
Fresh from the garden.
Thank you so much. I know just what to do with these. Leave it with me.
Awesome, let me know when it's done.
Hi, my name's Chris. I'm a chef. I'm going to teach you how to make a panzanella salad using freshly picked homegrown tomatoes. It's going to be incredible. First up, we'll preheat the oven to 160 degrees because we're going to make croutons. Remove the crust and tear your bread into little pieces. Toss the bread with olive oil, salt, pepper, and red wine vinegar. Then pop it on a lined baking tray. Bake for about 20 minutes until golden and crisp. Next, for the hero of our dish, we're going to cut our tomatoes into bite-sized pieces using about 4 to 5 tomatoes. The next ingredient in panzanella is a Lebanese cucumber. Quarter it lengthways, remove the seeds, then cut into chunks. Finally, thinly slice half a red onion and mince a clove of garlic. Now give these ingredients a really good mix with some olive oil, red wine vinegar, about 2 teaspoons of salt, and let the ingredients stand for about 15 minutes to let everything meld. Your croutons should be ready by now, so pull them out of the oven, set them aside to cool down for about 5 to 10 minutes. Once these have cooled down, add them to the salad along with the olives, but only just before serving so the croutons stay crisp. Finish with black pepper and a few basil leaves, then transfer to a serving plate with a slotted spoon so you leave the excess juices behind. And there you have it, your homegrown tomato panzanella salad.
If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks.